It starts as one dream, shared across thousands of backyards and practice fields. A dream many will have, but few will realize. It requires sacrifice and perseverance, the will to push your body and your mind to its limits, only to set new ones. There will be obstacles, and alongside them, challenges. All are a test of your resolve to see if you truly have what it takes. Every week is another step on the road to stardom, and no two are the same. You will be defined by every game and each pressure-filled moment on the field, and by the relationships you forge and the decisions you make off of it. Today is where your dream becomes a reality. Today, your legacy begins.
From its annual home of Indianapolis, Indiana, it is time for the 2025 NFL Scouting Combine. I'm Kate Scott, so happy to welcome you here for another year alongside someone who went through this event himself as a player. It was a few years ago, but he still remembers it, Mr. Brock Huard. And Brock, it is just about time for one of the most important events in the pre-draft process, as these players try to convince all 32 NFL teams that they should be their first-round pick.
And let me just tell you, these guys have prepared as much for today as they did for the most important games of their college careers. We've got our eyes on a lot of the biggest names here. But there is a Heisman Trophy winner on the field, and he's the one we are all very eager to see perform.
He, of course, the former Texas Longhorn. And now we get to see this dual-threat quarterback in the 40-yard dash. Here he is in the 40-yard dash.
We expected him to test very well here, and he did not disappoint. That's one of the best times we'll see today.
Next up, the all-important test of strength for a future NFLer. It's chest day, baby. Turn on the bench press.
Somebody's a regular in that weight room. As those reps went up, eyes got wider. And this is a total that will grab some attention.
So now it's his turn at the broad jump.
Man, what a great jump right there. Imagine what that explosiveness and agility can do for whoever drafts him.
All right, it is time for the fastest event of the Combine. It's a showcase of how well you can change direction. It's the 20-yard shuttle.
That is such an excellent mark right there, and there's no doubt that he's got the quickness and the change of direction to thrive on an NFL field.
All right, partner, the traditional drills are done. Now the all-important moment where he can make the throws they're going to need him to on Sundays.
That's called ending your combine strong. He got out there with plenty of confidence, and he backed it up with a very good showing.
When that cell phone rings, time stops. It's the single second that years upon years of work have been leading toward, and the conversation that follows ends one chapter of a football life while beginning another.
Looking to throw right away is Watson. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Patrick Jones showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 20. That's another Browns first down.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And he's got room. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. David Njoku, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Browns go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive, what we call. First play from scrimmage. Watson going to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And right away, he lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. A nice throw by the Heisman Trophy winner. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's another Browns.
Faking the give. Now Watson. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Second and 9.
Here's Watson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll try the air now with Watson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And his throw is incomplete. The following to play here, now we've got an injury. Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. Well, we'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. And he whips that one incomplete there.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
So now here in the 2nd week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but now.
Cleveland offense making their way out. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side.
Maybe a little gas,
yeah,
right?
A little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield and giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now a play fake, and it's Watson. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. And he's a high draft pick, so maybe a bit of a mulligan, but you never want to throw a pre.
They go play action. Watson. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their 2nd down. Now Watson on the play fake. He rolls to his right. Throw right side, caught by Fanning. And that will not be enough for a first down. Rams add a man to the secondary. 3rd down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. Trying to hit Johnson, and it's intercepted. And the Rams are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7. He'll fake the handoff. Now Watson, flush to his right. Now he'll run. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
That's good for a Browns first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Out of the pistol, Algier. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
He's taken down behind the
Lost
line
one
scrimmage.
on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down, and they'll try to convert it on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Watson. On the run to the right. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down.
The quarterback on the scramble. Kyle Van Roy on the tackle.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
At the 30-yard line.
On the zone read, a give to Algier. And he brings it down to about the 28-yard line. Malachi starts that first-round pick up from his safety spot to make the stop.
Gain of 2 yards.
Watson now on 3rd down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. A gain of 11 on that one. It's a Browns first down.
That's another Browns first down. A gain of 11 on the play.
A play fake.
First down.
Now Watson to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
14 more yards.
Now it is 1st and goal.
First down.
Shotgun snap to Watson. Exiting the pocket right.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, here's Watson. To the goal line and in. David Njoku. Touchdown, Cleveland. His first touchdown of the new campaign. You see Kevin Stefanski, twice NFL Coach of the Year. His Browns begin their next possession. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. Throwing is Watson. That complete to Algier. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Gain of 12 yards.
Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
A gain of 12. First down, Browns.
Play action. Watson. That's to the rookie, Harold Fanning. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first. The Browns offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. Greg, when you step back and look at this AFC North, Baltimore and Pittsburgh, their rivalry now really for a couple of decades has in so many ways defined this division, and they set the tone for everything that happens when you are in an AFC North game.
And you talk about divisions having identities, they have their culture. Really at the top, Baltimore and Pittsburgh kind of want to play a similar style game, strong on defense, great run game. Obviously, Baltimore adds the extra element with Lamar Jackson. To me, the fascinating team, though, is what kind of jump can we expect, Mike, from the Cincinnati Bengals?
I agree with you because if you think about the toughness and the physicality, Cincinnati can put up points in an electrifying fashion. And even the one year Cleveland was up near the top of the division, they did that as well. But you come back to the defensive side of the ball, and when I look at these teams, Greg, I just think, man, these are defenses that can stop anybody in the league, and that's where you've got nowhere to go. He is taken down. The Pro Bowler the last 2 years, Nnamdi Madubuike. He had a sack in the opener last. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. Greg, it's one of those weird feelings you build all year for the opener. When you play a tight game and lose, it kind of changes the feeling coming into this week a little bit.
Yeah, it certainly does, and if you're not careful, what's that cardinal rule? You don't want one loss to turn into two, one bad play to turn into two. The best teams in this league, Mike, they have an uncanny ability that regardless, good or bad, blowout or close one from the previous week before, it doesn't lead into the next week's work and ultimately the next week's game. So we'll find out, were they able to learn from the good? And there certainly was a lot of it. But can they move forward today and not let the disappointment of last week trickle into today?
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll run on first down with Algier. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Watson to throw. He'll go underneath to Algier. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 23, this is second and 3. Rolling right. This is intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young...
Browns offense ready to get back at it. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with first down. They'll drop to throw. Moving outside the pocket. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. Back to throw is Watson. Flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. To throw is Watson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. Browns offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. Now a first throw here in overtime. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So from the 36, it is first and 10. Back to throw is Watson. It's caught. That's Deontay Johnson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Here's Watson now on second down. On the quick slant, that's Judy. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
12 yards. That's good for a Browns first down.
On play action, it's Watson. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Off play action, here's Watson. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Third and long. Here's Watson. That's caught. It's the the tight end, Njoku. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
That's another Browns first down.
On first down, it's Watson. This one caught by the back. And he's into the end zone. Tyler Algier. Touchdown, Browns.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Watson going to throw right away. Forced out wide. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
At the 41-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Watson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here's Watson. Forced to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Here's 3rd and 2. Fake the handoff. Now Watson. He'll try and get there on the ground. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the first down.
First down. 1st and 10.
A play fake. Now Watson to throw. The left side, he's got Njoku. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
27 more yards.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Score! Game on! Touchdown, Cleveland. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike.
See Kevin Stefanski, twice NFL Coach of the Year. His Browns begin their next possession. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely, and the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, this was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive plays. Get a bunch of yardage all at one time because it's very hard to sustain possessions in the NFL. So as a result, they said, okay, what's the best way to generate big plays? It's to throw the ball downfield. So it became a very pass-heavy league. And then now defenses had to answer. The days of the big defensive tackles, the 260-pound Mike linebackers, everyone now on the field had to be able to defend space and defend the pass, and there was a lot more air on the field created by the defense.
Takes us to Foxborough, Massachusetts. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
The handoff to Ford up the middle. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now a play fake, and it's Watson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. off of play action. It's Watson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, Watson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. This defense for the Patriots, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Watson off play action. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Watson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they're going to give up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
A gain of 2 on the play.
Here we go on 4th. Watson. That's a great cut from Browns. Touchdown. Jerry Jeudy, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns take a chance, but they find pay dirt on. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He hit Jerry Jeudy with a touchdown pass last time they had it. And they'll try again here with a 1st down. A shotgun snap for Watson. Now he's going to step up and run. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
As we both know, there's a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. This 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
Here's Watson. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 29-yard line.
And the Browns, 1st down.
Watson now to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Browns.
On the ground, it's Ford. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerome Ford, his 1st touch. Comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. He's played a pretty clean 1st half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the 2nd quarter. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
That was a really nice play, be able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. 3rd and 4.
5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd.
Now it's Watson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 36.
And the Browns, 1st down.
To throw is Watson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Now the Browns will use the 1st of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Faking the give. Now Watson. This is the tight end, Njoku. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Watson. And he comes back with one complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. David Njoku as the first half is winding down. And the Browns would extend their lead here. So here are the Browns to take over. They've dropped 5 straight coming in. So right now cherishing this lead. And they've got the football as well. 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
The tackle by Jelani Tabai. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
This is 4th. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Here's Watson. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll try the air now with Watson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game. But it falls down to the ground, incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Now Watson. Now a run here off the RPO. And I think the ball's out. And this will get out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. So fortunately, they're able to hold on to the possession. So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long. That's to the right sideline. And it ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense.
Yep.
Run what
Put
you
your
do
foot on
best.
the gas.
Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Watson. He's got Njoku over the middle. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25.
And the Browns, 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Back to throw now on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. That's 4th. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, Watson. And he rifles one incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Defended by Marcus Jones.
Off the play fake, Watson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders. To try again after the sack, Watson. Now he's going to step up and run. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's got this down to the 35. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
These are running back numbers that he's accumulated right now. Received double-digit carries and has rewarded them by breaking the century mark in rushing, in addition to what he's done through the air. Definitely MVP caliber football we're witnessing.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And he gets it down to the 32.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Off play action. Watson. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So since that last play got nothing, they'll go ahead and decline the penalty, and that forces a 4th down situation. Now Cleveland geared up to take the field. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. They run with Ford. And he'll be out right at the 35. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Again, they turn to Ford. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Ford. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did